What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. First of all, as you can see, I voted. Um, it kind of annoys me today because I've seen a lot of people come up with excuses for not voting, and just flat out saying that they're not gonna vote or coming up with some lame excuse. And it be those same people who don't want to vote or come up with excuses to vote that complain about the way the country is being run, or they complain about the way their state is being run, or they complain about how their city is being run. Election year is the year for you to change all those complaints. Election year is for you to open up, have your voice, have your say. And you elect not to do that. And I get tired of those same people complaining. If you're not going to vote, shut the hell up. It's that simple. I don't want to hear your complaints on social media. I don't want to see those complaints. Because if you didn't vote, you have no right to complain. You obviously enjoy the country you live in. You enjoy the state you live in. You enjoy the town you live in. So if there's bad things going on in your state or town, election year, which is today, election day is the day for you to change all that, or at least have a voice in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you choosing not to do it is just crazy and selfish to me, because people have fought and died for the right for all people to vote, for all of us to vote. They died for it. We need to honor that and vote and put the right people in office to do something and make these changes that we've been complaining about. It's a little ridiculous, but I digress. So I hope all of you out there in your respective states and cities voted today, hopefully. Um, I ain't gonna get into who you voted for because that's not my business. You vote for whoever you feel is the right person for the job. I know I feel in my heart I voted for the right people. I feel that. So anyway, getting into this episode of GH. So the actress who plays Willow, I think it's Aiden's teacher. So yeah, the actress who plays Willow, she is officially on contract now. So she's now a main character on this show. And it looks to me she's making herself at home already. She is getting cozy with Chase. She's warming up to Michael because they've been going to the support group together. Well, not together, but they're at the same support group. I see a triangle coming up. Uh, so far, my impressions of Willow so far is I feel like there is something there as far as her past that we don't know anything about, of course. She definitely has something in her past. I don't know who she lost in her life, maybe a child. I don't know. Because you're at a support group for a reason, so I'm assuming you lost someone. Um, Question is who, and when will we find out? I heard rumors that since uh, Sasha isn't Nina's biological daughter, I heard rumors that Willow might end up being her daughter, which is plausible. I could see that. Um, so far, I don't have major impressions of Willow so far. Uh, to say what kind of character she's gonna be, I have to see her more to get that judgment. But this potential triangle between her, Chase, and Michael, obviously Michael and Chase have the same taste in women. Hopefully they chose the right one this time. If it goes down like that, hopefully Willow is not some batshit crazy. I think we filled our quota this year for crazy. And it's clear that we have a new crazy person in Sasha. So hopefully Willow is a normal character, semi-normal at least. As far as chemistry go, do I see it between her and Chase and her and Michael? Her and Michael possibly. I need to know more info about her though. I need to know more background, like who's her parents, who did she lose, did she have a child, what made her become a teacher. I just want to see the character fleshed out more before I can make that judgment. I do think it's interesting that a contracted character on this show is a teacher. I do find that interesting because a lot of other characters on the show are either in the mob, they're either cops, they're either agents, they're either business people, or reporters working for a newspaper. I don't think I've ever seen a teacher really as a main character in this show. I don't think I have, not that I remember, but it is refreshing. I will say that it's something different. Um, Spencer needs boot camp. Like I said, he needs boot camp. The little boy is nuts. So this fool done rigged the damn ballot machines. And now when Curtis went to go vote, all he got was emojis popping up. I said, what the hell, Spencer? So now they don't know who the decisive winner is, being the mayor. Ned thinks he won the damn election, so he tried to offer Laura a position in his administration. I feel like if Ned did win, I would definitely want Laura to join his administration. And the reason I say that is because she can do a lot of good working in his administration. She can keep Ned on the right path as far as, these social issues and the issues at Ferncliff, or she can try to do something, you know what I'm saying, being in his administration, because you have the power, the backing of the mayor's office, you know what I'm saying, which gives you more leverage for getting things done, you know what I'm saying, even if you are not the mayor. At least you can work in his administration and try to get some of these things accomplished rather than doing it solely on your own, without his backing. I was hoping that Laura would have took over as mayor, hopefully, because I like her ideas. I like her as a politician. She seems like she's a politician with a conscience. She just wants to do good. Because you have some politicians who are corrupt, who just care about lining their pockets, taxes for the wealthy, and all this, that, and the third. Not doing anything for the common people. The general people. Um, so Jordan and everybody are trying to get to the bottom of the situation, and they're talking about bringing in the feds. Speaking of feds, well, before I get into that, Spencer was so freaking rude to Charlotte. Every time he sees Charlotte, he rude to her because this boy keeps blaming her for something her father did that she had nothing to do with. She's a child. You know what I'm saying? She had nothing to do with her father kicking him out of Windermere, stealing his birthright. She had zero to do with that. You have a gripe with her dad, not with her. You know what I'm saying? So the snarky comments, the rudeness, calling her names, he really needs to stop with that because it's bordering on bullying. It's like, leave that girl alone. She didn't do anything wrong to you. Every time you see her, you're on the attack. You're on the defensive every time you see her. And it's ridiculous. Like, Spencer needs to chill out. I understand he's upset about what happened to Nicholas and what happened to his inheritance and getting kicked out of a home he grew up in. I get all that. I understand it, but don't take it out on her. She had nothing. She's a child herself. You know what I mean? She had nothing to do with what her father did. You know what I mean? Don't pass judgment on her because of something he did. Your issue is with him, not with her. That little boy need to be whooped. I'm just saying. Like, Laura, you need to get the belt. An extension cord maybe and wear his little ass out. I'm just saying. Because a lot of these kids need to get whooped. You don't need no spanking and no timeout. You need to get an ass whooping. That's what you need. A good old fashioned ass whooping. I bet you that'll set you straight. So this fool done messed with the ballots and stuff. Now they gotta figure that out. And of course, Jordan is upset a little bit with Anna because Anna has this little covert operation going on with Britt to get Obrecht, and she didn't clue Jordan in on it. Jordan, how you gonna get mad at somebody for not cluing you in on something when you clearly don't have a clue? Like, you are a piss poor police commissioner. And furthermore, the WSB don't have to tell you about every little operation they do in your town. They don't have to run that by you. Not if they don't feel like it. It's at their discretion. They don't have to tell you everything they do. They damn sure don't have to give you the details either. So Anna wants to get her a profiler to see if they can figure out what type of person killed Mary Pat. I hope she's not thinking about using Kevin, aka Ryan. Because Ryan is a psychiatrist and stuff like that. I doubt it because I just thought about Andre Maddox. Maddox is partly a profiler. He's a profiler. because he did work for the WSB. He is a a psychiatrist, so he could definitely profile this. I think she definitely gonna get Andre. Um, it would be good to see Andre. I wish they would do more with that character, with the Andre Maddox character. I really wish it's such a missed opportunity with that character, and I wish they would do more with him. Um, Lulu, I have a feeling that Lulu is kind of jonesing for Chase a little bit. Like when she was asking him, "Oh, are you hooking up with not hooking up, but did he ask Willow out on a date?" I just get the feeling that she jonesing for him. Like she want Chase for herself. That's the impression I kind of get from her. I could be wrong, but that's the impression I get. Spencer done fucked up though because he sitting there talking about, oh, Laura gonna win the election. Curtis overheard that too, and I say, you know what? Curtis gonna put two and two together that he's the one who rigged that machine. Because now they talking about doing an investigation, and I'm like, oh shit, Spencer, you are in trouble, boy. Um, the Brit, my girl Brit. I love me some Brit. Hopefully, now that she knows somewhat of the truth, because Brad basically told her that the baby isn't his, so he's gonna have to elaborate on that. Hopefully, she gives him some sage advice about telling the truth, because she basically was in a similar situation with Lulu's son, Rocco, that she called Ben. Remember, she used that embryo as hers so she could be a surrogate or whatever, so she could try to raise the baby on her own or raise it with Nicholas or whatever. I think she tried to pass it off as Nicholas's child or something. um I think she can definitely appeal to Brad from personal experience with something like this. Hopefully she can get through to him, because Brad is a little punk. Like he need to tell the truth at this point. He keep walking around stressing and worrying and so paranoid. Then why not just fess up to Michael and tell him the damn truth? Obvious, your conscience is beating the hell out of you trying to get you to tell the truth, and you still won't do it. So clearly you don't really have too much of a conscience if you're still not trying to tell the truth. Cause I feel bad for Michael every time I see him hold the child that's his, and he don't even know that it's his child. Like I feel bad for him. Julian and Lucas, I really wish that they would fix their relationship. I think, it looks like it's getting to that point with them, but it sucks that he still kind of doesn't want Julian in the baby's life because he made the promise to the birth mother that Julian would not be a part of the child's life. But I wish that, Julian could be a part of all of his grandkids' life. You know what I mean? All of his children's life, his grandkids' life. I just feel like he deserves that chance. I understand why they don't trust him with good reason, but he's been on the straight path for a while now. You know what I mean? So I guess they're just trying to hold out to see if he can do it longer, I guess. But hopefully he proves that he can and stay out of trouble. I just don't like him conspiring a little bit with Brad. That I don't like, because you're keeping it secret from your son. Like, that's not really their child, and you're keeping that big secret. Like, this is not going to help you in the trust department, because once the truth comes out and you kind of knew about it, even though he don't know the whole story, the real story, the mere fact that you know a part of it and you're not telling Lucas. See, this is why it's hard for me to kind of defend Julian, because it's like, you keep fucking up a little bit. I mean, it's a good thing he's not in the mob and he ain't got nobody trying to kill him or his kids, but you just need to stop that lying. Like, you bordering on Valentine territory here with these lies. Like, you need to stop doing it and tell the damn truth. I don't care how bad the lie is, just tell the damn truth. Because you already know it's going to get worse the longer you hold on to it. So you might as well just say it. So the WSB basically got a little plan, I guess, to use Britt as bait to get to Obrecht. I guess they're going to make it seem like she's ill, like she has some sort of illness or something like that, I guess. And Brad at first didn't want to do it because he figured, it's illegal to do it and stuff like that. Brad, what you're doing is illegal, so why would you have a problem doing this? You already have done illegal things, so what's the issue now? Little bastard. But, Anna basically made him a whole bunch of promises that the state's attorney's office was going to, protect him legally. He wasn't going to get in trouble as long as he kept his mouth shut and do what the hell they tell him to do. Because Finn had to inject her with something, I guess, just to lure Obrecht out. Make her think that, I guess, Britt is sick or whatever, to make her come out of hiding. I think it's fucked up Britt gonna turn on her own mama, but it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do for your freedom. I'm just saying, like, that's what I do. Be free. Shit, I wouldn't want to spend another second in nobody prison. I'm just saying, like, that's a no no. So yeah, that was pretty much the episode for today. Anyway, I will see all of you later. I hope all of you have a great day. See you all later. Peace.